Hey there everybody, and welcome to part 8 of the Demonspawn Artificer. He looks more like a fighter, I gotta admit that, and somehow he feels like a fighter, but look here, he has some notifications, I'm not lying. And last episode we picked up the Schultz Rune and finished the depths down to 5, and nothing beautiful showed up along the way. This is one of these scenarios where I'm really stuck in a pretty difficult situation since I need to pick up a third rune, and I was thinking about going for Vaults 5 now, but I'm sitting here on XL24. I somehow feel like all these summoned demons stole me a bit of my experience, because somehow I feel like this is really low, and maybe it's only the slow learning of Demonspawn, I don't know. But somehow I don't feel able to deal with the worst case scenario, like being clunched together with a, let's say, Frost Dragon, 2 Frost Giants, and a Quicksilver Dragon, which can just breathe down my resistance, my might, my agility, my everything. With one breath attack, every resistance I can virtually buff up is gone. And that's really too dangerous. My second idea was to scum into this Ic0n and try if I'm gonna find something there, but somehow that didn't feel too good either, because I have only 2 blinking scrolls, and if I blow them up in there, then I'm gonna need them later. And if I wanna do Vaults 5 at some point, doing Vaults without blinking is really irresponsible somehow. Alright. That's why we're going to the Abyss. Since I'm a McLeod follower, I can heal up with killing stuff. That helps a lot. I'm gonna pick up the Amulet of Vitality here. I've marked before, because I feel like this will really help me much in sustaining down there. And that's why I want to have it. Is there something else juicy on my list? Not really, only this ancient chainmail. Okay, let's check this out. Maybe this is an awesome item. Maybe this is the one cold resist item I'm waiting for, with a bunch of magic resistance too. Who knows? Everything can happen with these items. So let's ID. Where are my ID? On R. And, well, no. It's somehow a better version of the other one. Well, kinda. It has also RLEC and no draining. I want to keep that one. But that didn't help me. That didn't help me. But I had to try. Because I think down there in depths, I'm gonna be way more grateful for some regeneration effect. And deflection is not that important down there. It's not dedicated to ranged enemies with this area. Not at all. Alright, there it is. Let's get into this. And I'm considerably well prepared for this situation. I'm carrying around a lot of teleportation scrolls. I even have some heal wounds. Berserk Rage, Haste. So basically every possible bad scenario is kept covered up here, and I'm still somewhat hoping to run into something useful down here. Well, at least it's way more manageable than going for Vaults 5. Here I can always teleport around, and if I feel like stuff gets too dangerous, I teleport a bit and try to take it upstairs. And yeah, that's basically the idea why I felt like Abyss would be way safer to pick up my third rune. And then I'm going to redecide what I'm going to take next. Maybe I'll go for 4 runes somehow. But in this scenario, if I would go for 4 runes, I wouldn't go for the rune actually. I would go for the loot down in the vaults, because I really need some loot. And some enchant weapon scrolls. Well, thank you for nothing. Damn. I really should bring up apportation to a usable level. That wouldn't have happened with apportation. Alright. I actually want to take this. Totally forgot that we tried to pick up the Rune there. Somehow I went a bit brain AFK here. Okay, these Raiju are certainly one of the biggest threats down here, since they're lightning damage dealers, but they're also a source of clean meat. Okay, that's a damn quick descent here. My pack is full again. I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of a cold here over the last few days, but okay. I don't want to drop anything here, and it's only a royal jelly, so screw that royal jelly. I'm carrying around way too much permafood to ever starve. Hello, tormentor. Alright, it's either pain or symbol of torment. One good thing about these dudes, they're pretty vulnerable. And look at that. That's certainly interesting. There's a lot of undead in there, and there's an area of perma-silence. And the scroll of inquirement. I certainly want to make room for that. This sounds like a very good idea. Alright, something has to go. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the potions of flight, since I have an evocable item on me. And somehow I feel like I don't want to use it right now, since I'm having this option to open up a trove with the second one of these. 2 of these damn crabs, and this wretched star is now mutating me all along the way. Okay, so this could be either holy crap, distortion clubs? Freaky. Well, distortion clubs are actually not as scary as they sound, since the worst thing that will happen will be teleported a bit. Okay, so this is some weird vault. Certainly this is Silent Spectre, so that's the source of the silence, I guess. Yeah. Alright. The spicy part about this is that I'm actually unable to teleport out of this vault. I have to take it like it is, and it's certainly a bit spooky. But this vault is actually pretty fun, with all these handcrafted enemies, and I mean, it's no it's no coincidence these dudes all have distortion branded weaponry. Alright, this is this weird multi-door thing. I don't know if this was the Rune Vault at all. I mean, it could have been. Would be a bit sad, but that's the Abyss. And that's just the Abyss. Complete utter randomness. So, let's just walk. Kill off the Raiju. And the clap healing and the regeneration brings me really quick back on my feet. Let's pick up some meat. And suddenly a wild wall appeared. Look at that. Basically I try to always walk into the same direction as long as I can with this. Okay, another gateway out of the Abyss, and I really dislike these thingies. I don't know if I can ice blast it. Nope. Well, that's what these thingies do. They explode and torment you. They're flying globs of torment. Really nasty stuff. Random blue frog. Alright, there's a wretched star around the corner. And I totally forgot to check out the transient mutations. You often lose your temper in combat. That sucks. I have Berserkitis. Severe case of Berserkitis. Let's hope it'll wear off pretty soon. Okay, I got rid of the frail though. Frailty is actually a bit more dangerous. Well, Berserkid is also pretty bad and annoying, but I got to the point where being slowed for a few turns ain't the end of the world for me. Usually that is. Easier to cast, less powerful. I don't mind. I don't mind, bro. Alright. Let's hope this Berserkid gets off pretty soon. I feel a little bit more calm. Alright, we got rid of that. A Caco Demon. Alright. These dudes can malmutate, that's really obnoxious. And they're pretty resilient, not like the Necossack. They take a few turns to smack down, but luckily I went through this without triggering his malmutation. It's good. And these guys are a bit annoying, but always just a temporary effect. And again, Berserkid and Frailty. They really like to give me these intrinsics. They think they're fitting to me. Okay, I want to take this bit back. More like that, yeah. It's very annoying getting all these Wretched Star activations in. Extremely friendly. And Teleportitis. And there goes an angel. That's certainly spooky. I want to drop some demons in front of him. Let's try. I can take him down. Alright. Alright, you. That's actually nothing I wanted to see here. Being a bit beaten down by these dudes do more damage. I want some popcorn enemies, please. Something to heal up on. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I've taken one step too much. And I don't regenerate when monsters are visible. Ooh. What an obnoxious mutation. Yet still, it's a bit more okay for me to go with that since I have them clap healing. It certainly helps a lot. But, oh boys, that's really, really bad mutation. Bad mutation. Alright, I'm really wondering if this was the Rune World and I somehow get no new one on this level. But I'm a bit reluctant to go deeper into the Abyss. Double Wretched Star. It's actually not much worse than normal, than just one. And there goes my Berserkid. Kill, kill, kill. Need to kill. Alright. Hate these apocalyptic crabs, and yeah, I got contaminated and already malmutated, alright. Yet still, I'm picking up a lot of experience here, and there it goes. There go the Chaos Clouds. Still berserked. What I'm gonna get next? I'm gonna wait for the slowness to wear off. Alright. A Rakshasa. But overall, I'm surviving this pretty well, I'd say. Bit of mutations pile up, but that's pretty much what happens when you're going down the Abyss. It has to happen at some point that you get some mutations. But I have a few mutation potions on me, so that's okay. There's a lot of fire-themed enemies here. I'll check out the direction where it came from. Okay. Air elementals. This area has some regular elements. Looking actually pretty good with all these world binders and elementals going on there. Yeah, This looks good. Looks like I might be at the right spot here. So I need to evoke my flight here to enter this area. There's a Quicksilver pass. That's really ugly. Alright. What I'm gonna do is the range of my acid one. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna acid down this Quicksilver pass. I'm not gonna take his abuse here. Just gonna burn him down and proceed safely here. The idea of getting here petrified above the lava sounds pretty nasty. Don't want to see that happen. Let's cure. And there's the rune. We have a winner. We have a rune taker. Awesome. Alright. That's a third rune. Well done. We got this in our pocket. Let's check out the other direction as well. It's a potion of flight. Ain't that funny? I'm gonna quaff that. Gonna take me out of here. I ditched these before. And actually, you're getting all the tools to solve this area, even if you have no flight at your hands. It's really nice. I will look at that one. I don't want to go deeper. Thank you. And Ic0n, please give me a portal out of here. I'm done here. I really enjoyed your hospitality, and I'm taking out some souvenirs on myself. And I want to leave now. Taking the round trip was pretty spooky, if that's some compliment to you. Really, really happy this worked out well. And actually, another malmutator. Actually, the ending vault here was not too dangerous for me. I was a bit afraid I might pull off the angel vault, because that's kind of like one of the worst vaults to get when you're playing a Demonspawn, because they all come with these holy branded weaponry, and yeah, certainly much more easy to acid wand down a Quicksilver pass and win the room. That was basically the whole challenge here, but I'm okay with that. I was well prepared. And again, evocations proved very useful here. Scroll of magic mapping. I really wonder what I should do with this scroll of acquirement in my pocket. I feel like I should keep it and hope for another one that go for that trove. I mean, I could scum around here until another one shows up, but that feels too tedious for my taste. Alright, let's get out of here. XL25. Well, thank you, mates. That was a level for me. And I don't want to have these mutations. I really don't want to have these. And I got innate RLAC out of this. But I'm gonna sip in another one. I lost the RLAC, but I didn't want to drop 5 points of AC here for RLAC. That didn't sound like a good trade to me. Maybe it was a good deal, but it didn't feel like that. These are pretty useless too, though. Okay, so I'm able to enter Zod now, and I think I'm gonna stick my head into this carefully, see how Zod 1 becomes to me, and yeah, then I'm gonna check how to continue with this game, because I'm pretty much out of options here. I could go into the cigarette. It's actually a good idea, I think. Alright. I think I'm gonna do this now. Since the scrolls of blinking will get useless as soon as I enter Zod. Well, not entirely useless, that's not true. But they lose a lot of their value, I'd say. Okay, that should be okay. 2 mummies, and I rather went safe than sorry on them. Probably a bit of overkill here, but it's okay. acid blob and floating eye. I really need to be corrosion resistant here. I don't need cold resistance though. We're fine here. First few levels of Ziggurat are really easy to clear up, and all manner of beautiful things can show up. Right now they're pretty trivial, but we're gonna see. Nah, I don't need to waste any resources on just a floating eye and a bunch of slime creatures. Alright, that's 2 scrolls of enchant weapon. That's something. And I'm really hoping to get some additional resistance option, and this is a bit more dangerous, but only a bit. I need to smack down this orange statue ASAP, and afterwards it's just heavy poison pressure, but I'm poison resistant, so everything's groovy here. Book of Annihilations would be a sweet one if I was for conjuring, but I'm not. 2 unique launchers, certainly interesting, but I'm wearing a shield, and what is this guy doing? And I think this is gonna be the area where I want to bail out. How quick is this? It's normally quick. Okay, I'm surrounded by Holy Flame here. This dude is chunking me a little. But apart from that, that was all. Pearl Dragons. Alright. I want to check if there's anything I really want to pick up here. That's really some very, very nasty stuff for me as a Demonspawn. It's a crap pile of holy damage, and chances are my clap says no to that as well. These items are letting me down whenever I need them the most. And, well, interesting thing about Pearl Dragons is that they're kind of like the only enemies in this game featuring some on-hit holy damage with natural means of doing so. Okay. This fight is definitely not worth taking. So, since I have 2 scrolls of blinking on me, I'm gonna blink to this downstairs and just escape. Chances are the next level will be a lot easier, and as long as I have another blinking up, chances are everything will be groovy. Alright, I need to bring up a demon and order it to kill the High Priest. Alright. The demons didn't respond to my bidding, so I'm doing it myself. No problem here. Looked a bit spooky for a moment, but actually it was pretty okay. Book of Flames and my pack is full. I'm gonna drop these chunks. Is there anything? No, it's the basic book of a fire elementalist. Rodex went a bit higher. Another one of digging. Rune Demon Blade. You're coming too late, Demon Blade. +2 seeing this. It's okay, but I don't need that. Alright, well, let's go down another stairs. And that's some interesting stuff. I think I'm gonna invoke my Phantom Mirror here and just copy that Bone Dragon, if that's okay, and order my Bone Dragon to go for this Nekosak. And I'm actually gonna Ice Blast into this, because I really want to bring down the Malmutating Source as quick as possible. I'm dropping down some damage on these guys also. Sounds like not the worst idea. Alright, there we go. Rakshasa standing behind there is very annoying too. Yet still, I feel like this is a very winnable scenario. As soon as I'm able to take down a few of these hard hitters. it's still, I'm getting all the heal from a clap, and right now they're not really hurting me. I'm just chunking through them. Alright. I wanted to take it seriously here, because I don't want to mess up at this point. Lightning Rod, I already have one of these, thank you. Remove Curse, and there we go. That's level 8 incoming, and that's Lightning Spire in front of me. I think I can smack it. And this is very bad. There's a Pond Lord. Gotta act accordingly. I need to haste now. I need to get close to the downstairs. No, the escape thingies. And then I'm gonna blink over here. And I'm sure I wanna leave. Thanks. We're done here. That was certainly the kind of situation where I was like, nah, I don't want to have this. I don't think I'm gonna win this. And that's exactly the point where I wanted to leave the cigarette. Sadly, it ended up with no further source of cold resistance, and as you notice, in every game there's one kind of resource a bit missing. And then you gotta play around that. That's the thing. And we have entered Zod 1. And I'm gonna magic map now and pop this acquirement. I don't think I'm gonna find another one. And right now, what I need most would be some decent piece of jewelry. Some good ring could cover up a lot of my problems here. Well, interesting. Good ring, that is, for sure. And I'm gonna bring this up. I don't need this magic resistance too much. I think I can even drop it by now. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. So we're on overkill fire resistance now, which is really good, since that helps me a lot with these orbs of fire. Pretty happy about that. Looks like no vault is around here. Yet still I like to cling to vaults here a bit, because I'm certainly ready to use this wand of digging. There goes the first Quicksilver Dragon. I really feel like I might have cleared vaults with this character. I think he would have been able to live through this, but somehow I feel a lot better with trying to avoid that area actually. I'm really wondering if I should put up this chainmail by now to bring up the R-lag I'm lacking. No. Well, there are certainly not too many. It's difficult, but somehow I think if I compare the threat of an electric golem with the threat of an ancient lich just paralyzing me, I think the electric golem is a lot more handleable. I can handle this threat a lot better. And yeah, that's basically why I don't want to wear this chainmail. And besides, it'll be less armor class and less general damage reduction. It's also something. Don't like it too much. Another amulet. It's an amulet of faith. Thank you. But I think I should be probably pretty good, because if anything too spooky shows up, I can always demon swarm them, and the greater servants are really strong and allies in every aspect. So I'm pretty confident here that my only threat here is myself, going Homer Simpson on this situation. That's why I'm trying to slow down a bit. I think I'm safe to auto-explore a bit now. Bloodstained Glaive, I'm not buying that. Hello Gold Dragon. I think I'm not gonna take these scales, because right now I'm pretty okay with my gear. certainly. Alright, what do we have here? There's an Annihilator and a Death Cup around the corner. Spooky stuff. That's a lot of high pressure damage here. I want to check if I can bring something of these upstairs. The Death Cup, that's pretty good. And one of these dudes went upstairs. Alright. Ghost Moth, not too spooky. There's no shifter with him. I'm really getting concerned as soon as a shifter shows up. That's the moment where I'm gonna immediately hammer this down upstairs and escape from this situation. I'm wearing a cloak of resist poison. I'm having a shield with resist poison, so this cloak is not really needed here. I could try out other ones and see if something better shows up. Well, looks like it really happens from time to time that you're lacking a good cloak when you hit sod. Alright. One of clouds. Finally, I really was waiting for one of these. Alright. You know what? Let's hammer in one of these. Certainly a good situation to drop this. And that's a lot of damage here, and I want to keep them into this cloud as long as possible and soften them up a bit. One of clouds goes really well with a scarf of cloud immunity. There we go. And I wasted some charges. But still 3 up. That's okay. I have no recharge on me. I used up a lot of the recharge scrolls in this run, but it's certainly worth using your wands a lot. That's basically the quintessence of this run. What I wanted to show off as good as I can with this game, how much power there is in evocable items. Have a look at the Storm Dragon. Don't like him. Kind of paralyze this dude. Not too likely. 2 of them. Okay. I want to pop this sack of spiders and see what it does. At least it'll distract the second one a bit. And they're bringing it down. Thanks, spiders. It's gone now, but at least it was useful. Every time I survived something, the item was maybe useful. What counts is being alive here. Alright. Pretty happy I'm meeting all these moths while they're alone. They get certainly damn spooky in combination with everything else down here. One brave spider. Such a loyal spider. You're the most loyal of your pack. You're there until you dissolve into a puff of smoke. Alright, bye bye, spider. And while they didn't do too much damage to the dragons, they certainly provided me a bit of distraction to safely take down one after the other. Alright, more black draconians. Their lightning attacks are pretty spooky too. And tentacles. But overall I'm proceeding here quite well. I feel like this should be okay to take it down to 5. We've got a bulwark, very nice. Certainly means I want to step up and cleave them all down. The +7 on the Brodex works sweet, and I think for only these scrolls, the run into the ziggurat was pretty worth. Although you really noticed how close this one situation was, and if this Panlord would have paralyzed me there, I would have been dead. And I think I went a bit too brave in there, actually, with my kind of setup, with my inability to cast spells and my inability to do many useful things that could make this situation more safe. So don't try that at home, guys. It could be deadly. I think I should have gone a moment earlier, because I won nothing apart from losing this one blinking scroll and dropping one of my haste potions there. Alright, enough of that. We're now here at sub 3. That's what counts. There's a dragon pit, but yet only the ice dragon looks like a serious threat. But with this amount enemy density, I think I'm perfectly good to cleave, to just stand and cleave through this affair. The McLab healing will provide me enough safety. Alright. And all this dragon killing doesn't come without bounty. Got a new phantom mirror. Certainly happy about that. I would like to have this. Alright. But apart from that, nothing too good showed up here on the plate. This is certainly some pretty unlucky run with some things. I mean, I've found some decent armory. I don't want to be ungrateful, and the third acquirement scroll was pretty sweet. And yet still, it took a lot of time to rack up these items, and yeah, mostly good defensive choices, but these can also bring you through a game. And that's exactly what happened here. And I've covered up the lack of offensive skills with some lucky mutations, and this is some dangerous scenario. Alright, I want to dig into this and break line of sight with the moth. One frenzied draconian isn't dangerous enough. I want to stop this moth from frenzying more of these before it gets deadly. This could have been my end if they all went frenzy on me there. One of them was even wielding a Holy Wrath weapon that would have gone very, very bad for me. Alright. But I took the right turn here. And everything's fine for now. Sliding Dragon certainly still hurts a lot, but it's kind of like one of the last things that hurts a lot down here. And hello, Orb of Fire. I've been expecting you. Alright, I'm having this Executioner and I'm somehow thinking about closing in. Because this Orb of Fire is... Okay, this is bad. This is bad. It's immediately pop a teleportation. I can't take this fight. Not at all. I'm getting so hard chunked by these Berserk Draconians. Live to fight another day. And I got really beaten up by this one bad decision to step forward. There you have it. Kite back whenever you can. I went stupid here and now I have these malmutations and gained nothing from it. That's the worst part. Alright, so there's this orc. I want revenge. And this doesn't work out too well, so I'm gonna try out this demon whip and see if it smacks better. Well, also not too good. I think... Alright, I got Berserkitis. That's one point where I wanna put up... I get resistant to further mutation. Nice. Alright, so Orbs of Fire are certainly not good to kill with these options I'm wielding, but I kinda expected something like that. Wielding Broadaxe, flaming into these dudes, certainly is not the best thing to pick. I was aware this might happen. But yet still I felt like, let's have a look. Stare. Brand X. Does that work? No. Let's have a check at Branded X. I mean, I could have created one myself here. But somehow I derped out onto that. Maybe a bad thing. But I'm sitting on 5 potions of might. That should help. And again, there is a moth combined with a crap ton of draconians, and that's again some kind of situation I want to break apart into something like that. It's very important to keep these moths out of the line of sight together with draconians. This is utter mayhem. And whenever you derp it out like me, just immediately drop a scroll of teleportation, and there we go. I somehow expected to find another one of these, but it's okay. I won't moan about that. Well, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go for a weapon, and turns out it was a bad decision. Nah, not my cup of tea, my friend. Could have been something really good, and right now I'm still needing this cold resistance, but this need gets less and less important because I'm getting closer to the end of the game, and right now I decided to gamble on a good weapon choice here to finish up the game with. Alright, so let's bring down these draconians. They're pesky. They're looking at me like they want to say me there's something better like me. Nope, you're not, guys. Alright, that's done. Partially explored, can't reach some places. Ah, I was standing on the wrong tile. Alright, is up 3. Certainly one spooky moment down there. Certainly one spooky moment down there. Alright, it's another dangerous environment here. Lots of open space, and that's where I really have to be careful to play around corners a lot. Play around areas where I can safely dig as much as possible, because I can't afford to get surrounded here. If that happens, I immediately got to pop a scroll of teleportation and maybe even blink also into this situation, but judging from the looks of it, we're right now just running into some random moths. There's some draconian and a monstrosity. I'm gonna break this fight apart. Draconians pack up pretty often, but not this time. Solitary draconian. Alright, a black one. I hope this will work out. I really hope this will work out. Be super happy to bring in a second win in a row. Would feel really good. But I still gotta earn it. I'm not quite there. I'm not quite there. Alright, Quicksilver Dragon chunked me a bit, but I'm pretty okay. And there goes a cursed toe. I have a demon up though, yet still this situation is really just terrible. The shifters can mess me up here pretty hard, and I'm gonna drop a teleportation scroll right now. I mean, if I get lucky, I will blast down this cursed toe, but if not, I'm really screwed here, and I think it's almost destroyed. Oh, there it is. I really want to bring down this dude. Be super happy if I was able to. Is it immune to electricity? No, only resistant. So I got confused. I will teleport any turn, but I really need to get rid of the confusion since that drops my shield. And somehow I'm not able to melt down this cursed toe. I'm getting chunked really hard. That's why I want to pop some teleport scroll here immediately. I want to get out of the range of these draconian weapons too. Gonna try to take a swing at this Quicksilver Dragon, and yeah, again the situation where I totally derped out that these Quicksilver Dragons disable your teleport. I'm so screwed right now. Curses. Curses about this. Alright. Now I'm sitting in a really terrible situation. And the first thing to do is, well, I can't go invisible while this dragon's still standing beside me. And yeah, I really keep forgetting about the fact that I can't teleport while these dragons are around. It's some mistake I keep doing. It's pretty bad for me. Alright, I gotta get out of here somehow. I don't think that quaffing another curing potion will help me too much here. The most important thing is to get rid of a few of these, but so far nothing worked out too well here, and I think the best shot for now would be either to fear or to blink, and I'm thinking about in which order I want to pull up these moves to get into safety as quick as possible. I mean, all these draconians do have a ranged attack with their breath, so getting into distance is not necessarily the safest way. Alright, let's go into fear. Alright, that worked out. First thing worked out. Next thing on my list is to blow up this draconian right in my face, I think, with the Phial of Floods. And I hope these elementals are able to take down the Cursed Toe. And yeah, we survived. Alright. Gonna fly. And retreat for now. I certainly thought myself dead here. It's not quite over yet, but this green draconian actually is more health than everything else. Alright. That was tense. It was really tense. But now we're getting control. Regaining control. So this fear scroll really saved my ass here. Because Draconian's magic resistance is not too good. And I could capitalize on that. I gotta admit I had a lucky roll here. That was certainly some lucky roll. And yeah. Oh boys. These damn Quicksilver Dragons. This one feature that you can't teleport in their vicinity without risking getting stripped of the teleport effect is so dangerous. I've lost many good characters on it, and I keep forgetting it because it just is such a rare occurrence, in fact. And I hope this experience, having survived it one time, will finally bring it into my brain that I really can't teleport when these dudes are around, and I gotta prioritize them down. I think that'll help a lot to avoid situations like these in the future. Alright, too many draconians to take them like this, and I'm gonna dig here and take that corner. That was scary. That was so scary. Actually, that was that much scary that I really wanna bail from Zod 5. Stuff only gets worse when we hit this area. But no, we're gonna take it. Alright, that's Zod 4 done. Certainly had this super spooky moment effect. This time I survived. Alright. There's again this ugly combination of Wrath and Draconians, but luckily I was able to step forward always quick enough to take down the mobs. Alright. Yeah, you can't double zap me here. Okay. Let's magic map into this. And there we go. That's the finale. Well, the beginning of it, that is. I'm really taking this step by step. There's a bulwark. What the hell? Who's doing this tornado? I really feel, I guess it was the Zod trap which triggered the tornado, but I really feel like, oh no, there's Tiamat. She was hidden behind these dudes. Alright, luckily they have no shifter on them. Right now, I'm corroded beyond recognition. That's something I want to get rid of. And next on the plate is hasting. And now I'm just gonna run for my life for now. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up this episode at this point, because I feel like after beating this one super tense situation back there, I really need to take a break from this game for a moment to regain my concentration and my confidence, mainly my confidence. I screwed up pretty hard on that first toe and I almost died because I lost track of some vital information, and that's some point where I'm going to take a break and wrap up slot 5 on the next episode. Hopefully we're going to take it. This Tiamat spawn is pretty nasty on slot 5, but I certainly got some ideas to clear up this situation. So thanks for watching again. Hope you're enjoying this game. I'm totally enjoying my time here. It's a very, very beautiful run, very challenging and very fun still. And yeah, leave me a comment or some thumbs if you want to give me some feedback. It would certainly make me super happy. I really like to know what you guys think out there, and stay tuned for the last episode of the Demonspawn Artificer, and until then, have a good time, boys. See you soon.